this is, where most of the poker drama lives is on Twitter. But and on the streams.
Let me ask you a question. I've been thinking about it for 2 days. Is there less poker drama in Europe or Asia, or they just don't post it? Like, do they have poker drama too, and then nobody posts it on Twitter? We don't follow them? Because all the poker drama is in the U.S.
All the poker drama I know about's in the U.S.
Right, but that can't be. It has to be poker. Because I know the Europeans don't like Americans, and they say the Americans suck at poker, and they're great. Every European player thinks their country plays better than Americans.
True.
Especially the Germans.
Play one more.
Especially the
And I'm going
Germans.
to fill them in on just... So what's the drama? Well, there's Matt Berkey, who's a player, and he has an award-winning podcast. Only Friends podcast, I think it's called. And then he's got the Solve for Why Academy. So he's pretty famous in the poker community. And then there's the Hustler Casino live show, which was recently the center of a potential cheating scandal that never really got resolved. Everybody finally just agreed to move on from it. But the stream itself generates quite a lot of drama. And there's this guy that's always on their stream named Nick Airball. And a little side note about the stream is there was a really huge poker stream, creator stream, a year ago that Botez was part of. Botez, Phil Hellmuth, Ninja, Mr. Beast. I think XQC might have been on there. I can't remember who all was on there. A whole bunch of, a few pros and then a bunch of creators. And that was at that time the largest live poker stream ever, just FYI. But anyway, Hustler Casino Live has come a long way in this last year, and so they have regulars, and this one regular guy, Airball Nick, he's got lots of nicknames like Hairball Nick, Hairball Rick, Nick Slimeball.
Wait, was that yours?
That was mine.
Yeah, I thought that was yours.
Anyway, he's not my favorite from the show. Not my favorite at all.
What happened to that guy who used to play all the time and lose $1 million each time he played? What happened to him? I haven't
Alan
seen
Keating?
him. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a
He
while.
still goes on there.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. He still goes on there.
By the way, if you're a famous poker player and somebody says to their wife, "Who's that guy who loses $1 million every time he plays?" and she says your name, that's not good. That is not good for your poker career.
In fact, he was part of that creator game, I'm pretty sure.
He was.
Yeah,
he lost all his
Yeah,
money
he's the
to
one that lost.
Botez.
Botez won all his
Botez won
money.
like $400,000.
Yeah, Botez took all his money. But anyway, so now there was Garrett Adelstein was involved in the Hustler Casino Live cheating scandal, and I'm not going to be able to even touch the details of that. But there was some recent posting where he was involved in a flurry of activities, and all of a sudden, before I know it, Airball, just out of nowhere, he was on Doug Polk's podcast, just attacked Berkey. Berkey's not involved in any of this, not involved in the stream. He's, hard at work, and said he was a scammer, and that his wasn't a good poker player, and that his Solve for Why Academy was a big scam, and just
What's
like
happening? Scared.
I don't know, but his Solve for Why Academy was no good, et cetera, and it challenged him to Heads Up. And Berkey really didn't want to do it because he's busy with his business and he doesn't like slime ball.
Oh, I didn't see Night Takes.
Et cetera. But finally, when Airball agreed to come to Vegas, Berkey accepted the challenge. And then there's just been all sorts of drama, but today's their second day of playing Heads Up, and Berkey's crushing that dude. He's not my favorite. And that's really all it is. But there's a lot of trash talking on Twitter. people taking sides, all these prop bets. I mean, it's gone crazy. Last night there was a Twitter space that I got in and Ben got in, 500 people in there, I think, at one time, all wanting a Berkey update. It's not scripted, and then there was, right before the match started, somebody got a video of them where Airball, they were in each other's face, and then Airball pushed Berkey. And even though Berkey's older and Airball's taller and heavier, I think Berkey would win because he's in better shape.
Airball would get tired after about 10 seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Today, one thing Landon posted was that Berkey won some pot. I don't remember the details right now. And asked, did he want to run it twice? And Airball said no, and then just was completely silent. It's bad when Airball shuts his trap. Yeah, Airball did Bonarici. He lost Rampage. He lost to Rampage Poker, who's pretty well known in the poker community as a content creator and player, and he lost. I don't know, it wasn't $1 million, but maybe 800 something thousand. I don't remember the total. And it seemed incredulous that Rampage would go all the way to the river with Ace King. But everybody knows Airball plays shit. I mean, he's not. It's not rocket science. But took all his money. Look at all those palms. No, Rampage didn't even really have a hand. I think there were like 3 queens. I don't even know what the other 2 cards were. Yeah, it was just a high ace and 3 queens. Well, he knew the guy was bluffing.
Somebody do a thing. What are those things called?
Marker.
Yeah. See?
It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.